Saturday today, the 28th I think of January, and it's episode 3 of the Vegan Cut. So I hope you've had a good week. I'm just making my hot water and lemon and ginger as per usual. Find this really helps get things going digestion wise in the morning, and also rehydrates from the night before. So this morning I'm going to make baked porridge oats for breakfast, but I'm going to do it slightly differently to normal. I'm going to put in some protein powder and chia seeds, because as you know, I'm trying to make sure that I'm keeping my protein relatively high on this cut. Get the water. I'm still going to use apple and maybe some pear as well in it, and some cinnamon. It takes about half an hour to bake in the oven, so I'll show you how I do that. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this week, foods that I've eaten and what I do eat in the week, because obviously I'm not at home preparing food all the time. I have to prep it in the mornings. My weight this week has been a little bit up and down, if I'm honest. Not really sure what's going on with it, but I'm just going to trust that I've been sticking to my macros and that it will go down in the long run. I mean, some days it's up, some days it's down. It's not been very consistent, but never mind. My lowest weighing this week was 60 kilos, which is half a kilo down on my lowest weight last week, so it's going in the right direction. And we all know with weight loss that it isn't linear. It will go up and down depending on what you've eaten, how hydrated you are. I always find as well, if I've worked out the day before and done like heavy squats, my weight tends to go up. And I was reading about the fact that your muscles hold water in them because they have they're repairing, so that could also account for why my weight is being like up and down because of my program. So not going to worry about that too much. I will do a weigh-in maybe tomorrow morning just to see how I'm going, and yeah, let's get on and make breakfast. So this is the bulk powders rice protein, which I like to use, and I like to use this one because it's relatively unflavoured, so it doesn't taint the taste of the porridge. I suppose some people don't really like the taste of a protein, but because I put cinnamon in my protein and sweeten it with fruit, you can't really taste this protein powder. It's rice protein from bulk powders. I've got 50 grams of oats soaked in 250 ml of water, and I leave that for about 10 minutes. And in the meantime, I've chopped up an apple and a pear. I've weighed out 20 grams of brown rice protein, 20 grams of sultana, and 10 grams of these organic chia seeds. So I'm going to leave that for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to mix everything together. I'm actually going to add a dash of this soya milk because it's quite a thick mixture and I don't want it to be too, there we go, I don't want the oats to go too dry. So I'm going to bake the oats in the oven at 180 degrees for about 25 minutes. Here's what the baked oatmeal looks like. Really good. It smells like apple pie, if you know what that smells like. Really, really nice. I'm actually going to put some frozen raspberries on this, so I'm just going to lay those out, 50 grams worth. So I've just demolished my baked oats. Really, really, really delicious. One of my favourite breakfasts, but I can't make those during the week because they take 30 minutes to bake in the oven and I just don't have time. I get up at 5:45 usually and spend between half an hour to 45 minutes prepping all my meals for the day. I prefer to do it in the morning just because I'm a morning person and I don't like staying up late at night doing all that. So yeah, I get up in the morning and I meal prep. And I'm just going to take you through a few of the meals that I have at work so you can see a little bit of what I prepare and how I stick to my macros during the week when I'm not at home. So that's all the food that I take to work on a daily basis. Obviously it varies from day to day, but that's a good indication of what I eat. I always have oats, I always take a smoothie, I always take some kind of salad, I always have snacks because I always feel like I need that energy mid-afternoon. So you're just watching a little clip of me rolling my legs out during the week, and now you're going to see a bit of my training from today.
How deep can we go? 'Cause you're pulling me straight down. I'm used to all the pressure, but you know I'm not the same.
got done with my workout, pretty knackered to be honest. It was good though, felt really strong today, felt quite easy. So I'm going to go home now and get some food, make some lunch, because I'm starving.
For a quick and easy lunch, I'm going to have 2 slices of this beef-free soft white bread, which is gluten and wheat-free and vegan, of course. I'm going to have that with half an avocado, and then I'm going to fry off some tofu and top that on, and maybe put some chili flakes on it as well. So it's like an open avocado tofu sandwich. So I'm going to try a bit of an experiment now. I heard on a really good podcast, which is called The Vegan Body Revolution. If you haven't listened to it, go and check it out. It's really, really good. It's free to listen. About a protein pudding made with chia seeds and peanut butter. So I'm going to have a go at making that now, using my chocolate peanut butter protein powder from Bulk Powders, some chia seeds and my almond butter. Let's see if it works. So these are the ingredients. We've got the Bulk Powders protein, almond butter, chia seeds, and we need some unsweetened almond milk.
Hold up. How deep can we go?
Now it's all mixed together, I'm supposed to put it in the fridge and leave it for about 15 minutes. And it's supposed to be like some kind of big chocolatey pudding. So it's been 10 minutes, well, about 15 minutes. So let's have a look at what this looks like. Ooh. So it's definitely set. It's like a mousse consistency. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's not like a chocolate pudding, but it is really nice if you want something a bit sweeter, I suppose. End off today's vlog by quickly talking about my meal last night. Obviously you saw I had butternut squash soup with a small serving of bread, and then that was followed by a rocket salad which had in it red onion, pepper and chickpea, and I think the dressing was chilli and lime. So it is possible to go out to a restaurant, and that was just a pub restaurant, and stick to your macros and make healthy options. I think you just need to be a little bit disciplined. But obviously if there's a menu online, you can have a look in advance and maybe plan that into your day so that you know what you need to fit in for the rest of the day, and that you're hitting all your macros and you're not going too much over your calorie count. I think my attitude to it is, I mean, I'm quite rigid in the week, but then at weekends I do like to relax, I do like to go out. I don't want this to take over my life. At the end of the day, I'm not a professional athlete. I'm merely doing this because I enjoy it, and I do want to shred a little bit of weight and meet the weight class and do well in the powerlifting competition. But life isn't always about calories and macros, so just remember that and give yourself a break sometimes. I always think 80% of the time, try and be really good, and then that other 20%, don't go mad, but you can relax and enjoy yourself and think you only live once, so enjoy it.